What's up guys, this is Madison Beer and we're playing Duet or Don't Duet. My favorite vocal warm-up is honestly just singing my songs through a bunch of times. I think that's how I warm up my voice the best. I'm not really like the kind of person. I'm more of just like sing through my records as many times as I can before I hit the stage and perform them. Sometimes you get out there and you're like, wait, what's the note that I hit here? What's this? So I like to just perfect them as much as I can all the way through before I go on stage, and that gets my voice warm to like the pocket it needs to sit in as well. I think the part of a song that gets written first would probably usually be a verse, I would say. It changes honestly every single song. There's some songs where we get the bridge first. I think the best songs come from getting the verse first. I think one of my favorite trends on TikTok is when kids get together and they give a present to either their teacher or a kid who gets bullied a lot, or somebody who just doesn't have that many friends. I see them occasionally still on my For You page and they make me super happy. So if you know a kid who's getting bullied or a teacher who needs some love, go give them a present of some kind. So the first time I met David Dobrik, it's a funny story because I honestly didn't know who he was. I had never watched a video of his. I was hanging out with my friends, I was staying in New York with my friends, and all I would hear every single morning was do-do-do-do-do-do-do, and I'm like, what is this annoying noise that I hear every single day? So I went into the room and I was like, what do you guys keep watching that I hear consistently over and over again? And they're like, never seen a David Dobrik vlog? And I'm like, no, what is that? I watched one, and then I watched another, and then I ended up watching pretty much every single vlog of his ever within the span of like 2 hours. Funny enough, the VMAs were the next day. I'm walking down the carpet, doing my thing, totally not thinking I'm about to run into him, and I look over and there's Jason Nash in a Jesus costume and David filming everybody, and I'm just like, is that David? Is that the kid who I just started watching yesterday? So I went up to him and I was like, yo, I want to introduce myself. My name's Madison. I love your videos. You're super dope. He was like, let's exchange numbers. Let's hang out later. So we kicked it that night, and then the rest is history. And now, I was going to say I'm part of the vlog squad, but I'm not. But he's now really a good friend of mine. My videos is honestly quite simple. I listen to a song. I could usually tell if I love a song if I could see and conceptualize a music video for it in my head. For most of them, I could see a very clear vision of what I want the music video to look like, and then I'll present this crazy, ridiculous idea to my team and to the creative team that I have around me who helps me execute all this stuff, and they'll kind of like make it a realistic video. The idea that wasn't possible was all of Good and Goodbye. My music video was entirely not possible, and we had to create an entire world. We shot on screens that looked a lot like this, just completely blue and green screens all day. I was strapped into a harness, being flown across the room, being like lifted 50 feet and then dropped. It was a really, really crazy day, but none of that was possible. We had to completely fabricate it all. I had to play 2 people in a music video. Those kind of ideas are what comes out of my mouth often, and some of them people are just like, no. Somebody came up to me and said, are you going to 5020, or are you gonna go back to 1950? I don't know. That's really hard. Wow, that like upsets me, honestly. I think I would probably have to go into the future, because we already have documented somewhat, or what we think, me with my conspiracy theories, of what happened in the past, but we obviously don't have documented of what's going to happen in the future. So I think it'd be interesting to get that insight and see what our planet has turned into, if it even still exists in thousands of years. I do not keep a straight face with Frankie and Asaf. They are the funniest people in the entire world, and having Frankie just like circle around me and put his nose to my nose, I was like, don't laugh, don't laugh, don't laugh, but it's nearly impossible. They're amazing. I love their content so much. I hate airplane food, and I travel so much. Like, what are you guys serving? And they're like, salmon with like weird mushy peas. I'm like, excuse me. I'm like, that's not what we should be serving. Like, give me like a peanut butter and jelly, and I'm glad to eat it. I can't when airplanes try to be super like gourmet and let's just give me a bag of Lay's and call it a day. Thing on planes for some reason, never outside of planes. Only when I'm getting on a plane is to go get dried mango. I love dried mango on a plane, and it's the weirdest thing ever, but it's always what I'm grabbing at the little Hudson newsstands. All right guys, I'm Madison Beer, and this has been Duet or Don't Duet.